How do you register? Go, kid. Stop talking nonsense. Don't take a tactical approach to marriage. Two beads in high order are not pretending. Kill the knight and leave a sentence. With a full heart, we return to our respective old streets. The two pearls of high order shield world feel something is wrong. How do I feel about the old man's look? I thought of myself. Tell us about it. What tactics did your future son discuss with you? Nothing, just some loneliness. Let's add up our military capabilities. Compared with his father, he is not good enough. Prince Multipolar. It's part of the strategy. Zhu Jiaxu, you are such a ruthless person. Don't be afraid, Dad. You hide behind me for a while. I'll hit you with a board. Dad, I seem to be in trouble. Stop. We need to be alone with them. Okay. This might be a bit painful. Inventory. How did the prince do it? Look at this back. It's been more than half a month since I was fat. The injury is not getting better. Just stop asking. I have to go to KM later. Cut off the old man's head. Just take some medicine. Dad, 400,000 troops from all over the country. 200,000 at high interest is already a waste of money. 200,000 yuan by water, bringing you to Tianjin. Sanbeo replied that in early April, calm sea is the best time to go to the sea. 2 more months. Let's set this time for now. Reconquer the sea and borrow troops. It's just that in the 3 dynasties, the bravery and the crime have been fought over. This time, the troops of Yongle dynasty were behind to suppress the. Don't worry about this. 3 dynasties, 1,000,000 troops. Xianeng Deng Xia Xi Guanwei built a house. If it's the ancestor, let's show some face. The third brother, make friends with people in Walla. A few more points. My brother, please raise your troops with peace of mind. Lost. Be a demon grandson. Big destiny. It's yours.
穿越成明末的崇祯，竟能穿越时空召唤祖宗。就在刚刚见闻朝朱高煦。
You and Yongle Zhu Jiaxu are trying to corrupt Xiao Shao's pig brother. After being found out by Zhu Yuanzhang, he reported it to the police. Dad, don't you see who is doing the job? I've been running around these days. Humanization. Walla no hand lead drag. The Taiwan that was already bullied by Arutai could not stand up. Your instructions have just been sent. It was sent here first. The matter of Walato. It can only be the grassland pig's unacceptable sin. When Yu Yongle went to Mobei for the 4th time, just defeated Arutai and fought thoroughly. Find a Jew. Are you blind?
是.
Yes, Dad. The emperor is better than the police. The king of Han no longer took good care of his injuries. Come to see if I'm dead or not. You are really experienced. Dad, I know my son is wrong. Eat it and go find your job. Emperor Taisha's decree. During the commitment period, you and the third brother are not allowed to have a beauty guard around you. If you die, I will turn over. Then listen carefully. This thing is fucking terrible. Just let him turn over his country. I'll stay with you forever. Zhu Zhenkai is the fourth son of the king of Han, the resentful father. Every year, the king of Han is accused of starving to death. You are responsible for 2. What is the purpose of this? Go away. Okay, Dad. The news about the 100,000 man army is fake. That's right. This is the information our people found out in person. But there is nothing. I looked all over the capital. In addition to the 3 major camps built by the big star Zhu Youjian, tens of thousands of new troops. There is no shadow of 100,000 troops. The name must be given by the Emperor of Ming Dynasty. Defeat Li Zikan, thus leading to cutting. In the past, there were 100,000 red armored soldiers and small bandits. Let us take the opportunity to take the highway officer. If God really lives, I will. The prince and the old man laughed. My name is Chongzhen Wu. Short stories. The Ming Emperor made another stupid decision. He wasted the unknown 5-3 Gui. This is indeed good news. Wu San Gui Fei Fei. Stop this general at Shanghai Guan. Name is Hao Yongzhong. Is a Shenzhen want to price? This person. If you can think clearly, you can also think of me. I bribed him secretly. The army can be recruited at any time. Since it has been confirmed that Ming has no soldiers. It's when you're bluffing. That's not the time. When will it be? But the Qin army of the time law. It will also go north. This is a big change for this war. Time method leads troops to analyze thousands of miles away. The horse law has long been trapped. There is a serious shortage of both grass resources. Moreover, he wanted to be the emperor of the Ming Dynasty. King Qin ordered. After Shenzhen Hui was defeated, he must go. Otherwise, this person is suspicious by nature. Ming Emperor. Definitely chop off his head. This gentleman is not handsome enough. Quickly register for Brazil. The whole army and the willing soldiers. Obedience form. Let Hong Chengqiu come to see me. Long Cai meets his master. Master Wanan. The king just got the news. The news that there are 100,000 Red Army soldiers is false. A celebrity supervisor did a retrial. When the false. Just suppose I wait. The real responsibility is to be the end of the strong. No machine turned on. So I will take this opportunity. Lead Pakistan to enter the customs. Conquer the Ming Dynasty in one fell swoop. What is your opinion? Although Duo Ergun is playing in the new year, I despise this kind of uncomfortable person. It's just that this person is good at touching and transforming strategies. It's available to him. What he really longs for is CAO's news. No 3 nobles. Snake Chi Ning Yuan enters the capital Qinhuang. Instead, he was reported by many famous soldiers. to adjust the food fertilizer. Eliminate the situation to withdraw the power. Still contains many people's hearts. The master is wise and powerful. High War Master. Current generals of Shanhai Guan. If you're not a fool, it must be half. When the time comes, you may be driven away or pulled out. Any time before collection. All are angels. Good. The same as the kings. My husband, Boga Kongzhen. Manfu Jingluan. I can't even fascinate you. Watch the wild boar head in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. The remaining wish of a slave. Wear one side of the master's mind. Please follow the law. Killing wolves. Not only no punishment. This king will also stab you in the post. Follow the king of Qin Duo. Command the 8 banners. Then use your color calculation form. After Ding Ding Tiangxia, this king will stab you and make it difficult for you to get off the governor's army. Xiez along. The slave obeys the order. Emperor Jianeng. Once stationed, I would rather become. The Lord has a sister. Tell the truth. To reconquer the present country. 4 tips on how to play. I really can't do it. By Mokang. Prove that you made the gun shoes. How is the production progress? His Majesty. More than 500 of these guns were made in Tiangaga. More than 70,000 bullets. But the economic situation is still not ideal. The range is only more than 300. The power is less than 10,000 of the original. The maximum number of flags that can be shot per half tick. Every 100 gun shoes. With 10,000 bullets. Pack it up and send it to the palace. Hung Guyu. Zhang Wen. Yang'el. 1 copy each for the 4 dynasties of Hongxi. The Red West does not intend to send troops to the battlefield. But still under the pretext of coming to Guanzhong. I forced a copy. I obey your order. And Bishalang's military equipment diagram. Let the seal beasts come to step on the seal martial arts. Get me some more masters. Marin Agency and other seeds. I am of great use. Go. Emperor. His Majesty. Building a poisonous border. Ning Yuan Cheng is lost. Chen Yuan asked for orders to fight against the Jian poison. Only love does not need to worry. I have my own plan. May I ask your Majesty what is the record? The timing is great. He thought that the Emperor was loyal and don't trust him to lead the troops. In a hurry. Can't help blurting out. Finished. A trace of destruction in my heart. If you ask this question, Cloud is disrespectful. Fortunately, the current heavy needle is very open-minded. Listen carefully. I want to pre-price the expedition. Your Majesty, please don't do anything. Soldiers available in the capital in the morning. Tens of thousands of new troops are not strong enough. We cannot fight as the Emperor's army. Your Majesty, you must not build the Poison Beast Alliance. Shangxiu is so busy. The Zirian Sect's civil engineering and construction decision is now clearly visible. Please forgive me for 3 or 4 days. Hang 3,000 yuan to drop the market. As the emperor's personal army, fight with his majesty, cannot be prepared. If a meaningful war, how can 3,000 be enough? Your Majesty, isn't this nonsense? All right. Your Majesty has the blessing of heaven. Taizhi Zhaofu. And empty and other worries. Quickly organize military supplies. Selected 3,000 soldiers. Prepare for His Majesty's personal expedition. Yes. Lower separation. Your Majesty has no 3 nobles. Zhou Jiu and the other 2 have already exchanged the bandits for the but secretly recruiting troops. I don't know what Yi is doing. And Lu Zhengyu is leaving Beijing. I was brought down by my humble servant. These 3 are still alive. Sadness is as straight as the shield. No dream, bright cold and big fever. Dark tiger grass immediately attacks and rises to glory. Great ancestor. The grandson is here. But the commander is coming. We've got it all ready for you. To be honest, Sister Zhu Yao did not attack the Ming Dynasty. At most, it was Zhu Xiangying, the wife of Empress Ma. I'll give you 100,000 troops when Lao Zhu comes to power. Zhu Yao also felt a little guilty. Grandpa, please look. This is a later technique. Malin technique corn and other good yields wait. Good.
Oh?
These 2 seem to be backward steps. How is the harvest? Take the red calamus as an example, it can be harvested twice a year. The key is that this thing does not need to be stabbed in the back. As long as there is a grandfather. Throw a piece in and bury it. Wait until harvest. It will grow a few to a dozen pieces. Red art of varying sizes came out. Output is far better than selling. Grandson. This thing is really so easy to keep alive. Moreover, this red technique is not only resistant to burning and sweating. Not knocking on the spot at all. The plain autumn spirit wine can be heavy again. Although this thing doesn't taste as good as noodles. But it is very hungry. If you eat 1 piece, you can go without food for half a day. Although it is impossible to make the people of Ming Dynasty no more suffering from chicken hunger. But it can also make a large part of the people can fill the stomach. The most important thing is, fierce and broken cannot be a disaster. Fierce and broken cannot be a disaster. Okay. Sister Zhu Yao has experienced a great disaster. I haven't eaten old rice since I was a child. Many family members starved to death. I know how unpleasant it feels to be hungry. These 210 are just one of them. It can become fragrance. Let our Ming chickens are hungry and miserable, and there is no prosperity. Grandson. What do you think this thing is called? Red technique. Red 5's grain technique. It's great to remember the name of this grain technique. Do more. The emperor wants to raise the cake according to his heart. Lost. As a demon god. Ming Dynasty.
是你的了。
穿越成明末的崇祯，竟能穿越时空召唤祖宗。就在刚刚，崇祯将后世的农作物带给洪武朝朱元璋。
洪武国运提桑，现阶段奖励雷法。
朱由检心有所感，在他目之所及的范围内，只要念头一动，便是雷霆万钧落下，任何物体都将被碾为齑粉。不过目前还比较弱小。
God yours.